Hello, welcome to the DevDays Online. This is the AutoCAD 2016 new product features. My name is Augusto Gonçalves and I'm a developer consultant at Autodesk. So to get started, let's see the technology cycle that we are using on the AutoCAD, including the 2016. As you can see, the DWG format is being maintained the same since 2013. But the binary compatibility is changing, but we're still using Visual Studio 2012. So if you have a code that's using C++, it should work. It should be the same as 2015. If you have .NET code, we're still using the 2012 with 4.5, but it's also compatible with 4.5.1. But if you're using C++, you still need to use Visual Studio 2012 or 2013 with the toolset to 2012. We have two major areas of focus on 2016. First is about being more smart, which improve the usability of the product. It includes a smart dimension, more previews to avoid using of escape and undo, some improved graphics, and some reality computing that were included on the product. On the connected part, we have improvements on the BIM underlay, including bringing models from Navisworks, and improvements on the PDF side, how we export and how we use PDF inside AutoCAD. So on the preview, on the productive side, we have more previews on more commands. On the last release 2015, we had the offset, fillet, chamfer, trim, and extend. Now we are also including scale, hatch, erase, blend, stretch, scale, mirror, and move. So that will give you more control and more visibility of what you are doing before you do it, and avoid pressing escape and undo all the time. On the dimensioning, this is like a smart dimension, so you just have to press one command and that will select, try to guess or understand what you are doing based on the drawing. So linear, angular, and radius type of dimension will be automatically selected by AutoCAD and included on the product and included on the drawing. So you don't have to select which type of dimension you want to include. Just type the dimension and AutoCAD will select appropriately. On the BIM underlay, the main idea is to include drawings the projects that are coming from different models, like Navisworks for instance, and they are coming as a reference, but we also have the coordinate system inside, so you can navigate through this drawing. So here is a small sample bringing models from Navisworks. So let's start and see how that will work. So you can import a Navisworks file. As you can see, the navigation on this model is very fast, including the project that is coming from Navisworks. We have also bigger models, and they're always navigating really fast. We can see the progressive display that is used on Navisworks, which is almost the industry standard for that kind of visualization. So you can navigate through this model, and we also have the ability to include something on this drawing, to include more geometry. In this case, we can create a solid using AutoCAD features, and this solid will be included on the model that is brought from Navisworks. Also, as we can see, the coordinate system that is showing from the file that came from this building, and you can select pieces and just like any other type of model interact with this drawing. We have some additional commands to manipulate that with fade colors, and we can change what type of features we want to show on the model that we brought from this building. So this is part of the improvements to include the workflow between Autodesk products. On the PDF, we are making some improvements to make it more connected. So it's faster, smaller, and also smarter with links and texts. And also we have some improvements on the underlays, so we can manipulate these drawings inside AutoCAD without delays and lags on the zoom and pan. So the basic idea is that we can navigate through, we can export the model. It's faster, and we can see here that the file is quite smaller. We have 200 kilobytes instead of 500, so it's a significant difference on the file size. That's an interesting feature that we can search on the drawing. This was not fully available before, but once we export, we can search using PDF with SHX type of fonts. And also about on the hyperlinks. So once we export a drawing from AutoCAD, we have a link on AutoCAD, and when we export this to PDF, the PDF will maintain those links. So we have on the PDF the links that are opening from AutoCAD, so we can see the links on the PDF as well. This is also valid for sheets. So if you have a connection between sheets on the drawing, those links will be maintained once we export to PDF. So this is the last part, so showing the links that we can click and navigate. We also have some additional controls on how the drawings are exported. So this is just to allow the user more control on how to export the drawing, and we can select those features when exporting. On the underlay, we can zoom and pan faster. As you can see, in 2015 we have a small delay, a lag on the manipulation. So now this is improved on 2016, on the Maestro 2016 release. So that's the next piece. So now it's way faster. We can navigate through this model faster and with better performance. So we have some additional features on reality computing. This is a continued work of the last two releases. We have a few interesting points. So cutting planes, face recognition, dynamic UCS, chord detect, edge detect, and 2D line extraction. So we have a small demonstration of that. As you can see, once we navigate through this reality capture model, AutoCAD is recognizing some faces on the model. When we have a constant face, and once we select a face, the UCS will change to that face, and we can then draw something on that face. That is really helping the integration between the real world model and the AutoCAD model. So all the faces are recognized, the main faces, and also some edges, like we can see this red line. This is an edge between two faces, so one face the other, and you can see the face and the point, the edge being recognized. So yeah, so we can make some additional features on the cut plane, so you can extract only the piece that we want from the point cloud, the reality capture point cloud, and this is improving how we can manipulate this drawing. So you can select where the cut plane will be. Now we can select some points and just extract the pieces of the drawing that we want. So those are the main topics on the 2016. So first, smart, dimension, more preview, improved graphics and reality computing, and on the connected, the B underlay from Navisworks files and the PDF improvements on both export and importing PDF drawings to AutoCAD. Okay, now on the API side, let's see what's changing. Last year we talked about AutoCAD Desktop, AutoCAD 360 Mobile SDK, AutoCAD 360 Web, and AutoCAD Core Engine Services. So that's what was presented last year. We have two of those coming more to production, but as a real product. So we have AutoCAD still on Windows and Mac, including AutoCAD OEM and Real DWG. We also have AutoCAD I/O, which was before known as Core Engine Service, but we are renaming that to AutoCAD I/O. And this is basically a web services where we can call AutoCAD and start and run some commands and batch processing. So on the AutoCAD desktop, which is basically AutoCAD as a platform, we have the AutoCAD desktop on the editing side, on the automated and batch process, the AutoCAD I/O, and viewing and markup, we have AutoCAD 360 as a part of A360 services. And we have the view and data web services where we can view this module. As we saw before on the product presentation, the DWG format is unchanged, and we have a binary compatibility release. This means that the C++ code should be maintained as well as the .NET with 4.5. We are only changing the minor version release on this version is now 20.1 instead of 20.0. And we have some real changes on the security side, basically on how the applications are loaded inside AutoCAD. Well, even with the binary compatibility being maintained, it's really recommended to test your code. So again, test your code to make sure it's working with everything we have on this new release. The major changes we have are on the security piece, on when the application, the DLL or Lisp or C++ DLL code is loaded. And before we used to have this message, the way to avoid it was to place the application inside the applications plugin folder. So on the 2016, only the program files folder will be trusted. All others will not be trusted. So program data and application data will not be trusted. So if you have an application that is installed on any of those two folders, you may need to change that to program files to avoid the security concern dialog to pop up. This is also affecting the find file behavior, so this is not searching on those folders anymore. So starting and drawing folders will no longer be searched with the find file, unless if you really need this, you can set the system variable legacy code search to 1 if you really want to use it, but that's a change that's happened in 2016. On the security changes, we recommend you to digitally sign your add-in files. That will confirm the integrity of the add-in files and avoid the files being changed by any virus, for instance, and also identify the author of the code as in comparison with the sign. For .NET and C++, we can use the sign2.exe tool. And the usage is basically sign2, sign and the name of the path of the key and the path of the DLL and a password. This is located at the Microsoft SDK toolkit. So just use this sign2.exe and you can sign your application. For that, you need a key that you can buy from any key provider. So there are several providers available. You can select any of them and sign your DLL. If you have any type of Lisp code, you need to use a specific tool. So AC sign apply.exe under the acad.exe directory, but you also need a key to sign them. So the easy way to sign and digitally sign your file is to purchase a digital signature. There are several vendors like VeriSign, DigiCert, Toti, and others. And again, use the sign tool for AutoCAD, for Object-ARX code and .NET code, and AC sign apply for Lisp. That's all. Thanks, and have good time migrating our code to 2016. Thank you.